Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to Golden Years Unplugged. I'm so glad you're here with me today as we dive into a topic that hits close to home for so many of us: arthritis pain. As a man in my golden years, I felt those achy joints, maybe in your knees, hands, or hips, and I know how they can slow you down. I've been there too, especially on those chilly mornings when my fingers feel stiff as I try to button my shirt. But here's the good news. There are natural daily habits that can help ease that pain, and I'm excited to share them with you. In 2025, we're seeing more challenges for us seniors. Healthcare costs are rising, making it harder to afford medications or frequent doctor visits. At the same time, there's a growing movement toward holistic health. More of us are looking for natural ways to feel better without relying solely on pills. Plus, with climate change bringing unpredictable weather, many of us are noticing our arthritis flares up more often during sudden cold snaps or humid days. I've felt it myself. Those damp days make my knees grumble. But we're resilient, and we can take control with simple habits that fit into our lives. Today, we'll explore 5 daily habits to help ease arthritis pain naturally. We'll talk about gentle movement to keep your joints happy, anti-inflammatory foods to nourish your body, heat and cold therapy to soothe those aches, mindfulness to manage discomfort, and the power of hydration and supplements. Each of these habits is something I've tried or learned from friends, and they're backed by science too. This video will take about 20 minutes, so grab a cozy spot, maybe a warm drink, and let's find some relief together. Let's start with the first habit: gentle movement to keep our joints moving smoothly. Let's kick things off with something that's made a big difference for me: gentle movement. I know what you might be thinking. If my joints hurt, why would I want to move them? But hear me out. Staying active in a careful, gentle way can actually reduce arthritis pain and keep our joints from getting stiffer. In 2025, with more seniors turning to holistic health, low-impact exercise is becoming a go-to solution, and I can see why. When I first started feeling arthritis in my hands and knees, I thought rest was the answer, but sitting too long made things worse. My joints felt like rusty hinges. Then my buddy Jim suggested Tai Chi, and it's been a game changer for me as a man who likes to stay active. Tai Chi is a slow, flowing movement practice that's easy on the joints, but keeps them flexible. I do a 10-minute session in my living room each morning, following a free online video. It's like a moving meditation. My knees feel looser, and I start the day with a smile. If Tai Chi isn't your thing, try a gentle walk around the block or chair yoga. I've got a little yoga mat here, and I do stretches while sitting. Nothing fancy, just enough to get the blood flowing. Studies show that movement helps lubricate our joints by boosting synovial fluid. That's the stuff that keeps them cushioned. Plus, it strengthens the muscles around our joints, giving them better support. I've noticed my balance improving too, which is so important as we age. If the weather's acting up, and let's face it, with climate change, it's all over the place, stick to indoor activities. My neighbor Bill swears by marching in place while watching his favorite morning show. It's simple, but it works. The key is to start slow, maybe 5 minutes a day, and listen to your body. If something hurts, ease up. We're not training for a marathon, we're just keeping our joints happy and healthy. Next up, let's talk about food, because what we eat can be a powerful tool to ease arthritis pain naturally. In 2025, with healthcare costs climbing, more of us seniors are looking to our kitchens for relief, and I love that. Anti-inflammatory foods can help reduce the swelling and pain in our joints, and they're delicious too. I've started adding more colorful foods to my plate. Think berries, leafy greens, and fatty fish like salmon. These are packed with antioxidants and omega-3s, which fight inflammation. I make a simple smoothie most mornings with frozen blueberries, a handful of spinach, and a splash of almond milk. It's quick, and my joints thank me for it. Another star is turmeric, this golden spice right here. It has a compound called curcumin that's been shown to reduce inflammation. I sprinkle a teaspoon into my soup or mix it with warm water and a pinch of black pepper to help my body absorb it. It's a small habit, but I've noticed less stiffness in my fingers since I started. Let's talk about what to avoid too. Processed foods like sugary snacks or fast food can make inflammation worse. I used to love my afternoon cookies, but I've swapped them for a handful of walnuts instead. They're full of healthy fats and keep me satisfied. Drinking green tea is another trick I've picked up. It's got antioxidants that help calm inflammation. I sip a cup in the afternoon while reading, and it's become my little ritual. With climate change affecting food prices, I've also started growing a few herbs like basil on my windowsill. Fresh, affordable, and good for my joints. Eating this way isn't about a big overhaul. It's about small, tasty changes that make a difference. Now let's talk about something that feels like a warm hug for your joints: heat and cold therapy. This is one of my favorite ways to ease arthritis pain naturally, especially with the wild weather swings we're seeing in 2025. Climate change has made it harder to predict when my joints will flare up. Humid days make them ache, and cold snaps make them stiff. But heat and cold therapy can help, and it's so easy to do at home. I use a heating pad one in the mornings when my knees feel stiff. The warmth relaxes my muscles and gets the blood flowing to my joints. It's like a mini spa treatment. I'll sit with it for about 15 minutes while sipping my coffee, and it sets me up for the day. If you don't have a heating pad, a warm towel works just as well. Pop it in the microwave for a minute. Heat is great for stiffness, but when my joints feel swollen or inflamed, like after a long walk, I switch to a cold pack. I keep a gel pack in the freezer, wrap it in a cloth, and place it on my knee for 10 minutes. You can alternate between heat and cold too. It's called contrast therapy, and it works wonders for circulation. I tried it last week when my hands were acting up. 10 minutes of heat, then 5 minutes of cold, and repeated it twice. My fingers felt so much looser afterward. With healthcare costs up, these simple tricks save me from relying on expensive treatments. Plus, they're natural and safe. Just be sure to use a cloth to protect your skin and don't overdo it. It's all about finding what feels good for your body. Let's move on to something a bit different: mindfulness. I know it might sound a little out there, but stick with me. Mindfulness has been a lifesaver for managing arthritis pain naturally. In 2025, with more seniors exploring holistic health, mindfulness practices like meditation and deep breathing are gaining popularity, and I can see why. They really help. When my arthritis flares up, it's not just the physical pain, it's the frustration and worry that come with it. I used to get so upset thinking, why can't I just feel normal today? But mindfulness has taught me to sit with the discomfort instead of fighting it. I started with a simple 5-minute meditation each morning. I sit quietly like I am now, close my eyes and focus on my breath. Inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 4. If my mind wanders to the pain, I gently bring it back to my breathing. It doesn't make the pain disappear, but it calms my mind, and that makes the pain feel less overwhelming. Another trick I love is body scanning. I lie down, close my eyes, and slowly focus on each part of my body, starting at my toes and moving up. When I get to a sore spot, like my knees, I imagine breathing warmth into it. It's soothing, and it helps me feel more in control. Mindfulness also helps with sleep, which is huge. Better rest means less pain the next day. I've been using a free app called Calm for guided meditations, and it's been a game changer. With climate shifts making pain more unpredictable, mindfulness gives me a tool to cope no matter the weather. It's not about ignoring the pain, it's about making space for it so it doesn't take over. I've even started doing this while waiting in line or sitting on the porch. Just a few deep breaths can reset my day. Finally, let's talk about 2 simple habits that can support your joints every day: hydration and supplements. These are small changes, but they can make a big difference in easing arthritis pain naturally. In 2025, with more of us looking for affordable ways to manage our health, these habits are a perfect fit. First, hydration. I used to forget to drink water. I'd get busy and realize I hadn't had a sip all morning. But staying hydrated keeps our joints lubricated and helps flush out toxins that can worsen inflammation. I carry this water bottle everywhere now, aiming for at least 6 glasses a day. I add a slice of lemon for flavor. It makes it more fun. Dehydration can make joint pain worse, especially on humid days when we're sweating more. With climate change bringing hotter summers, I've noticed I need to be even more mindful of this. If plain water isn't your thing, herbal teas count too. Just skip the sugary drinks. Now let's talk supplements. I've been taking fish oil for a few months, and it's helped with my joint stiffness. Fish oil has omega-3s which reduce inflammation. Studies back this up, showing it can lower joint pain for many people with arthritis. I take 1 capsule a day with breakfast, but always check with your doctor first, especially if you're on other meds. Another supplement I've heard good things about is glucosamine. It's supposed to support cartilage health. My friend Ed swears by it for his knees, though the research is mixed, so it's worth a chat with your doctor. These habits are easy to add to your routine, and with healthcare costs up, they're a budget-friendly way to support your joints. I've noticed my hands feel less achy since I started focusing on hydration and fish oil. It's not a cure, but it's a step in the right direction. We've covered so much today, friends, and I hope you're feeling inspired to try these habits. We've talked about gentle movement, anti-inflammatory foods, heat and cold therapy, mindfulness, and hydration with supplements, all natural ways to ease arthritis pain. My final thought, small steps lead to big relief. Pick one habit to try this week, maybe a short walk or a glass of water, and let me know how it goes in the comments. If this video helped, please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for being here, friends. You're doing great. Take care, and I'll see you soon.